We're here doing a realistic rebuild of the Oakland Raiders. My name is Lane. I do new rebuilds every Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern. But let's check out the offense. Our starting quarterback is Derek Carr. He's an 83 overall, star development, 27 years old. I believe he just signed a new contract for 4 or 5 years. I think it might have been 5. Yeah, 5 years, $86 million. So he'll be here the rest of the way. We will draft a backup because our backup as of right now is EJ Manuel, and I'm just not a huge fan of this guy. 28 years old, normal development, 68 overall. We can get a little bit better than that, but we don't have to go in like the first or second round looking for a quarterback. Our starting running back is Marshawn Lynch. He's an 86 overall, normal development, 32 years old. I'm going to try to keep this a little bit more realistic, though. And all my other rebuilds, if you were older than 30, I would try to trade you away. But this is the only team he would play for, and I think he only has 1 year left, maybe 2. So we can just wait that out. Plus, we'll draft a better running back, hopefully, with contracts. Yeah, 1 year left. So we can let him walk at the end of the year. Not a huge deal. His backup is Doug Martin, who I am a huge fan of, but he's also up there in age, 29 years old, normal development, 76 overall. But he has a 1 year deal, so he'll also walk at the end of the year. We'll try to draft a running back because I don't think we really have that many needs on this team. Our third string is Jalen Richard, who also potentially could be a starter. He's 24 years old, normal development, 76 overall. It depends how many XP points and all that he gets. Our starting receiver, Jordy Nelson, who is also up there in age, 33 years old, quick development, 87 overall. I don't know what they signed him to. It might be a 2 year deal. Yeah, 2 year deal. So maybe we'll trade him. I will think about that for 1 second. Our second receiver, Amari Cooper, obviously going to be here the rest of the way. 24 years old, star development, 86 overall. I don't know. Did they give him a contract yet? Oh, it doesn't look like it. So he has 2 years left. Then we're going to have to give him his huge contract. Our third string, I don't know if it's technically going to be Martavius Bryant or Roberts, but we have Bryant over here, rather. He's normal development, 77 overall, 26 years old. Not that bad. He'll be a good third string guy. And then our other guy is what? Roberts. And we also have Switzer on our team. 27 years old, normal development, 77 overall. I'm making sure I go over all the positions for you guys. So you're not like, oh, you forgot about this guy. Ryan Switzer, 74 overall, normal development, 23 years old. And then the final guy is Aitman. Know nothing about him. 23 years old. Oh, he's a rookie. Not going to get this one by me. 68 overall, normal development. Our starting tight end is Jared Cook. I don't know how old he is. He's 31 years old, normal development, 84 overall. So what I'm going to do, add him to the trade block right now. I want him off the team. His backup is Smith. What do we know about Smith? He's also 30 years old, but we don't have to worry about that. Our starting left tackle is Penny. He's an 86 overall, quick development, but he is 35 years old. So what we're going to do right now, add him to the trade block because our backup is a rookie, Miller, 77 overall, quick development. I want him starting as soon as possible, and he's a scheme fit, which is great. Our starting left guard is Osmley, I believe is how you say his name, 90 overall, star development. He is 29 years old, though. What does this contract look like? Maybe he has a year left. We'll try to trade him, but I don't. Yeah, 3 years left. So he's going to be here probably the rest of the way. Maybe we'll trade him in his final season. I don't really know. Our starting center is Hudson, 95 overall, star development. He's also 29 years old. A lot of older offensive linemen. Our starting right guard is Jackson. What do we know about him? 27 years old, quick development, 79 overall. So that's great. Where is Parker, I believe, is a rookie as well, right? 22 years old, yeah, rookie, normal development, 68 overall. But our starting right tackle is Giacomani. I don't know if that's even right. 66 overall, normal development, 32 years old. So I'm going to add him to the trade block because might as well get our backup starting because I don't even, why is he not starting would be the better question. I don't really understand that whatsoever. Let's go check out the defense. Our starting right end is Bruce Irvin. He's 81 overall, quick development, 30 years old. Our starting defensive tackle, Mario Edwards Jr. He's 80 overall, quick development, 24 years old, so he's going to be a great player. We have a backup, the rookie, Maurice Hurst, 23 years old, quick development, 76 overall. I can't seem to find a way to make him start. I tried moving him over to right end, but it puts his overall down to 73, so that doesn't make sense. We have a good defensive tackle, too, in Ellis. He's what? Yeah, 27 years old. I guess that's kind of up there in age, but not really. Quick development, 80 overall. We could try trading him, but I'm not going to do that quite yet. What do their contracts look like? Because maybe if they're going to be gone at the... he might be... nope, he just signed a new contract. Wonderful. All right, I'm going to have to look into that a little bit more, but let's check out the rest of the positions. Why are we on offense? Our starting left end, obviously, Khali Mack, 98 overall, superstar development, 27 years old. No question keeping him, even though he is making a little bit of a problem in real life. He wants a new contract. He hasn't showed up to camp yet. Oh, he only has 1 year left. Okay, so that makes a little bit of sense. So I don't know why they wouldn't re-sign him. I know he wants a ton of money and all that, but he's Khali Mack. Give him the money he wants. Our starting cornerback one is Melvin. He's 84 overall, quick development, 28 years old. He's kind of getting up there in age where I would want to trade him away, but we'll keep him for now because he could be a number 2, number 3 guy once he gets a little bit older. Our second corner is Conley, 77 overall, normal development, 23 years old, so a good young player. Cornerback 2, what else do we have here? We have Daryl Worley, 23 years old, normal development, 73 overall, not bad. Our other guy, Hall, over here, he's a 71 overall, 33 years old, normal development. So we need a little bit of work at our corners because Conley's not really cutting it because he doesn't have quick development, right? Was it normal, I believe? It was normal. So he's not really going to cut it over there. So we have to get probably draft one in the draft. Our starting free safety is Gilchrist. He's 29 years old, quick development, 82 overall. We could trade him away. What does his contract look like? I think he just signed. Oh, no, he has 1 year left. Huh. So maybe we'll put him on the trade block, see what we can get. It's not a guarantee we're going to trade him away, but I do want to see some trade offers. So let's go here. Add him to the trade block because he has 1 year left. Maybe you might as well try to get some draft picks for him, maybe a player. Our starting right outside linebacker is Whitehead, who's 28 years old, quick development, 83 overall, not bad. Starting middle linebacker is Derek Johnson. He's 35 years old, normal development, 80 overall, but they just signed him. So I don't really think I can just, he has 1 year left. I think we'll keep him for now. No real need to trade him quite yet. And then our starting left outside linebacker is Lemur. I don't know much about him. 70 overall, 29 years old, normal development. We'll just keep him. We definitely have to draft more new linebackers. And then our starting strong safety is Joseph. He's 23 years old, quick development, 83 overall. So he'll be the rest of the way. His backup is Malafonu. I don't know if that's how you say his name, but that's a hard name to say. 75 overall, normal development, 24 years old. So we have trade-offs for Gilchrist, Cook, and Penn. Let's see what we get for Gilchrist. I'm hoping for some 2019 draft picks. A 2019 second rounder from the Panthers, and then 2 2020s, and then from the Chiefs. So it really depends who we think is going to do worse, the Panthers or the Chiefs. I guess I have to do, but the Chiefs are in the division, so let's trade him to the Panthers. That makes the most sense. I was going to trade him to the Chiefs because they should do worse, but they're also in my division, so we really want to make them better. Jared Cook, what are we going to get for you? Any 2019s? We got one from the Jets. That wouldn't be a bad idea. One from the Panthers. They're going to be pretty good, though. I think we'll take the Jets offer, a 4th and a 6th. I know the 6th is next year. And then our final trade is for Penn, the left tackle, because we need to make sure Miller is starting this year, definitely. A 2nd and a 7th as a 2nd next year, though. You know what? We'll take it. Might as well. A 2nd round pick next year and a 7th round pick this year. So usually I would sim to the midseason mark. We'd scout some players, sign some players. But you guys have been asking me to download a community file for the draft class. So let's make sure we do that real quick. Let's find the best one. 200 likes, 60. Oh, what happened there? Okay, 70 likes, 20,000 downloads. I guess I'll do that. So at the midseason mark, we are 3-3. Where does that put us in our division? We are in 2nd place behind the Chiefs, who I said earlier I didn't think we were going to do that great. They're 5-2. What do we have for XP-wise? Carr has 1. No one else has any. That's disappointing. On defense, Edwards has 1. Conley has 1. And Whitehead has 1. Okay. So let's make sure we bring back Khali Mack. I imagine... Actually, are we going to have a ton of money? I don't really know. We have $69 million in cap space. Okay, that's a good amount. Let's put this up to... Nope. Let's give him $14 million a year. And then we'll put this up to 5.15. That should do the trick, right? I'm happy to sign with this organization. Yes, Marshawn Lynch. Bye-bye. Melvin, I guess we have to bring him back. Even for a 1-year deal, that's not that bad. Let's bring him back. 1 year, $4 million, 2.3 signing bonus. I'm excited to sign with the team. Yes. Derek Johnson, goodbye. Mario Edwards, definitely want you to stay. Let's give him... Actually, we could let him walk. Let him walk, start Hurst. Doesn't really make that much sense, though. He's, what, an 80 overall? I believe he had a... Did he have an XP point? I think he was one of the players I said, right? I know that was 2 seconds ago. I should know. Cardine, not worried about. Martavius Bryant, not worried about. Jalen Richard, not really worried about. Doug Martin, no. Yeah, there's really no one I'm really worried about. Let's go scout some players. So I used all my scouting points. I made my draft board, but just so you know, I know nothing about college football. So I have no biases towards any team, any player, any of that. I'm going to be drafting on what pick I have, what need I have, the top 3 skills, the combine. Everything's going to be involved. But who I love so far is this middle linebacker, Allen Richardson. He has A- tackle, A- pursuit, B+ block shedding. We're losing Derek Johnson at the end of the year, so I'm hoping we can get this guy. If not, I'd love to get Deebo Samuel. He's A- spectacular catch, B+ short route, B+ release. Looks like he's going to be a great player, and I'm hoping we can trade Jordy Nelson next year. But other than that, I added a lot of defensive players and this running back because we are losing Lynch, Martin, and Richard at the end of the year. So let's go to the playoffs, see if we make it. I'll see you there. So we didn't make the playoffs, but what was our record? We went 9-6-1. The Chiefs went 6-10, really. They were 5-2 at the midseason mark. So they won 1 game the rest of the way. So I guess I was kind of right. They weren't going to do that great. What do we have for XP-wise? Carr has 1, Smith has 1, Cooper with 2, Jordy Nelson with 1. What about Bryant? Does Bryant have any? No. Our rookie Miller has 1. That's good. What about defense? Mack with 1. Edwards, good thing we re-signed him with 4. Ellis with 1. And Hurst with 2. That's good. Melvin has 1. Whitehead has 1. Joseph has 2. Conley has 2. What about our backup corners? Our corner, McDonald, has 1. That's good. Let's check out the stats real quick. Derek Carr had 3,800 yards, 20 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, rushing. Marshawn Lynch, 1,100 yards, 16 touchdowns. Do we bring him back for 1 year? I feel like we shouldn't, but maybe. Receiving, Amari Cooper, 700 yards, 2 touchdowns. Jordy Nelson, 1,200 yards, 7 touchdowns. Smith with 5. Roberts with 5. Washington with 1. No one else with any. Let's go to defense real quick. Let's see what Edwards did. He must have had a crazy amount of sacks, I would imagine. Mack had 10, Irvin with 9, Edwards with 7, okay, Cardine with 6, 4.5 for Whitehead, 4 for Johnson, 4 for Hurst. That's pretty good. Interceptions, 3 for Nelson, 2 for Johnson, 2 for Melvin, 1 for Whitehead, 1 for Wright, 1 for Joseph. Do we have any fumble recoveries? We have 3 by Khalil Mack, while 3 by Irvin, 1 by Johnson, 1 by Cardine, and 1 by Maurice Hurst. Okay. Any safeties? No. Any defensive touchdowns? No. For the awards, we have Deshaun Watson with the MVP. Really? Bell, Brady, Wentz, Elliott. No one really out of the ordinary. I guess Marcus Mariota, you could argue. Coach of the year, we up there. We are. Okay, we're number 10. Who needs Gruden? AFC, Deshaun Watson again, obviously. Any Raiders? No. Mahomes is up there, even though they went 6 and 10. Defensive player of the year. We might have somebody. Oh, Derek Johnson. Really? Number 3? How did that happen? No one else. Offensive rookie of the year. Any Raiders? Any Raiders? Any Raiders? The Ravens have 3. Hurst, Andrews, and Lamar Jackson. Okay. Defensive rookie of the year. Trey. Oh, man, he's gonna haunt me at the rest of these rebuilds. Just because of my first rebuild, I didn't know who he was. I know it. It's just gonna be every single video. Maurice Hurst got number 8. That's not bad. All right. Let's go back. Actually, let's go to the Super Bowl. See who won. The Texans beat the Bears 31-24. How are the Bears in the Super Bowl? Watson, 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. Trubisky, 2 touchdowns, almost 300 yards. Rushing. Jordan Howard, there's no rushing whatsoever. Okay. Receiving. Ryan Griffin, 8 catches for 73 yards with a touchdown. Taylor Gabriel, 7 for 76 with a touchdown. Burton, 7 for 107. Allen Robinson, 4 for 60 with a touchdown. Where's Hopkins? We have Will Fuller, 3 for 97 with a touchdown. There's Hopkins, 2 for 35. Wow, I can't believe it. Texans versus Bears? I never would have guessed that. So what I'm going to do is try to give Marshawn Lynch a 1-year deal. So let's give this up to 3.45 and put this up to 1.65. I can't imagine he'll sign that, but he might. He's going to test out free agency. Okay, what's the franchise tag? $8.5 million? Yeah, I'm not doing that. Cardine, not worried about. Everyone else, they could just be on their way. We have $45 million in cap space. Hopefully, he can make a big splash. Telvin Coleman. Ooh. That might be our guy right there. We need 98 points to get him on the team. So let's give him, do we give him what the franchise tag would be? Like, do I put him over, like go 9 million a year and then maybe put this up to 3.15? See if that'll get us over 9.8 points or 98 points, 9.8 points. Yes, 109. Okay, hopefully he'll sign with us. Trevor Williams, I can't throw him 126 points. It just doesn't make sense. We could go with Jonathan Hankins, 126 again. That's so crazy, all the amount of money they're throwing at people. Farley, 27 years old, 100 points. We don't really need him. Fowler, no. Montgomery, no. Gostkowski, no. He's 35 years old, really? You think I would know that since I'm a Patriots fan. I don't really see anybody I want to sign. Do we have any receivers? Ooh, did Jordy Nelson retire? Oh, no. I didn't think Jordy Nelson would retire. Des Bryant's there? Okay. Anua, yeah, I signed him on every single rebuild. I just don't. Oh, no, that's JJ Nelson. Okay, I was like, what happened to Jordy Nelson? I mean, we could bring in Moncrief. We could bring in Larry Fitzgerald for a year. That just seems like a bad idea, but like a 1-year deal? Do we throw him $6 million a year for 1 year? I think we'll make that offer. I think we'll also throw maybe 2 years, and then, I'm going to throw another 1-year deal at Moncrief. What is that? 71 points. We have 86 for Larry Fitzgerald. Man, I can't believe Jordy Nelson retired. I know I wanted to get rid of him, so I shouldn't be too surprised. But I am. At the same time, I am surprised. All right, everyone else, I'm not too worried about. We signed Fitzgerald. We signed Coleman. Let's find out if we signed Moncrief. The guy we wanted to pick, Alan Richardson, went right before our pick. That's so aggravating. With our first pick, we took left guard Grant Stemke. He's 79 overall, quick development, 21 years old. Check out his ratings. 89 strength, 83 run block, 78 pass block. With our first second round pick, we had taken tight end Caleb Wilson. He has superstar development, 78 overall, 22 years old. With our other second round pick, we're taking free safety Vincent Silva. He has pretty good combine stats, 73 overall, normal development, 23 years old. With our 3rd round pick, we're taking cornerback Frederick McLaughlin. Let's see what he's going to be. A 73 overall, normal development, 21 years old. Not the best. So upgraded all my players. We got Derek Carr to an 84, Coleman's an 88, Amari Cooper's an 88, Larry Fitzgerald's an 84, rookie, Parker's a 68, Hudson's a 92, Osmond's an 88, Miller's a 78. Check out the defense real quick. Khali Mack's a 98, Ellis an 81, Edwards Jr. we got up to an 86, Irvin's a 78, Melvin 84, Conley 78, Joseph 85, rookie, Lee is a 70, Whitehead 83, and then another rookie, Silver is a 73. I want to trade away, not Edwards. I want to trade away Ellis so we can start Maurice Hurst. So let's add him. Oh, can't add him to the trade block. Well, I'm going to add him to the trade block, and then we'll see if we get any trade offers. Let's see what we can get for Ellis. He's 28 years old, so this isn't a bad idea. A 3 and a 7 from the Steelers. Ooh, a 2nd from the Lions isn't bad. Let's go. Ooh, 2 5th and a 7th. We're going to have to go with the... but the Bears just won the Super Bowl. That's probably a dumb idea. Well, we have to take it, though, I feel. Yeah, let's take the Bears offer. I know they just made the Super Bowl, but that's so many picks. Also, I adjusted my defensive scheme to a base 4-3. That's an 84% scheme fit. We kept the offensive West Coast power run scheme, but let's go to the midseason, see how we're doing. At the midseason mark, we were 1-5. Where does that put us in our division? Last place, the Broncos are 2-5, the Chargers are 2-4, the Chiefs are 5-2. But as we know from last season, that doesn't really matter all that much. Let's go re-sign some of our players and then make our draft board. What do we have here? Rodney Hudson, not worried about. Probably should add him to the trade block. We'll see if we can still do that. Amari Cooper, bringing you back. What do we have? $75 million in cap space. Man, we should have put Hudson, our center, on the trade block. Let's give him 3.9. See if that does the trick. Yes, okay, he's back. Joseph, definitely bring him back. Larry Fitzgerald, we'll let you walk for now. If you don't retire, maybe we'll bring you back. Let's actually give him a little bit more for a salary signing, or a signing bonus rather. He's going to stay with the team. Good. Fitzgerald not worried about. Melvin not worried about. Irvin not worried about. Roberts not worried about. Everyone else not too worried about. I do want to just see about Hudson real quick. He wants 5 years. Man, I don't think I could do that. Is it too late to trade? It probably is. The trade block. Oh, it's not. But I don't know. Can we even add people to the trade block right now? Probably not. So let's actually see if we can trade him right now. Let's just see. Let's go trade block. See anyone looking for a left guard. Or is it left guard? No, it's center. All right, we're going to have to find a team looking for a center. We could get Kyle Laletta. Why is he already on the trade block? That's strange. Is there an overall best? No. What do we need? Maybe a receiver? So Logan Ryan is on the trade block and the Titans need a center. So let's see if they'll take Hudson for him. I can't imagine they'll do this straight up, but I am going to submit the offers because maybe. Yes, okay. We added Logan Ryan to our team. So I'm going to scout some players. I'll show you my draft board. So as of right now, we have the 5th overall pick, and this is what I added to my draft board. We have a receiver and then some linebackers. We definitely need linebacker help. And who really knows what's going to happen to Larry Fitzgerald? But if I had to pick somebody right now, I think it would be Wayne Branch. He looks like he'll be a pretty good guy. We have to see what his combine looks like, obviously. But let's go to the playoffs. There's no way we make it, but I'll see you there. So we didn't make the playoffs, obviously. Let's find out what our record was. We went 5-11. All right, let's check out the stats. Derek Carr threw for 3,300 yards, 19 touchdowns, and 14 interceptions. That's god-awful for him. Rushing, Coleman almost 1,000 yards, 4 touchdowns. Washington with 3, Anderson with 3. Receiving, Amari Cooper almost 900 yards, 5 touchdowns. Larry Fitzgerald 600 yards, 5 touchdowns. Our rookie tight end 4 touchdowns, 500 yards. Roberts with 3 touchdowns. Coleman with 2 touchdowns. Let's see for defense. Khali Mack with 18 sacks. Wow. Edwards with 11, 5.5 for Irvin, 5 for Hurst, 3 for Whitehead, 2.5 for Yates. What do we have for interceptions? 4 for Melvin, 3 for Ryan, 2 for Joseph, 1 for Malofanu. I don't know how to say his name. Let's look at where's fumble recoveries. Bruce Irvin with 3, Carl Joseph with 2, Maurice Hurst with 1. So Khali Mack didn't even get 1? Really? Any safeties? No. Any defensive touchdowns? No. Yearly awards. Let's see who won it. Ezekiel Elliott got the MVP. Wow. Wentz, Mayfield, Rodgers, Mariota, Goff, Ryan, Watson, Ajayi, and Prescott. So we're not there. Coach of the year, we're not going to be there, but I'll check. Offensive player of the year, Baker Mayfield, Mariota, Watson. Any Raiders? No. Lamar Jackson there. Hunt, Mahomes. Defensive player of the year, Myles Garrett. Where is Khali Mack with 18 sacks? There he is, number 8. Really? Offensive rookie of the year, there's Deebo Samuel, that rookie receiver I wanted to take. Damn. Wilson's number 4, the tight end. We have Anderson, our backup running back. Defensive rookie of the year, Al Bradshaw. There's Richardson, the guy we wanted to take. He got picked right before us. Any Raiders? Oh, we have Silver, Yates, and Derelick. Okay. Derek Carr didn't get any XP. Coleman got 1. Cooper got 1. Fitzgerald got 1. Our rookie tight end got 3. Parker got 1. Stemke got 1. Okay, that's good. Miller got 1. Defense. Matt got 1. Hurst got 2. Edwards got 3. Irvin with 1. Whitehead with 1. Silva with 1. Joseph with 3. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's go find out who won the Super Bowl. The Saints beat the Titans in the Super Bowl. What is going on with all these rebuilds? Breeze had 2 touchdowns. Mariota had 2 touchdowns rushing. Kamara had 124 yards and a touchdown. Henry 10 for 22. Deion Lewis 5 for 20. Receiving Meredith 11 for 100 yards with a touchdown. Delaney Walker 8 for 81 with a touchdown. Nothing really else. Was there anyone I wanted to re-sign? Logan Ryan. Okay. I see why he's on the trade block now. He wants 1 year. I'll give him a year. Let's put him up to 4. I want it for 2 years, I think. And we'll put this up to $2 million a year. 2.9, don't know how we got up to there, but that's okay. He's signed. That's good. Everyone else, I mean, Larry Fitzgerald, do we bring you back for 1 single year? And Bruce Urban we could bring back, but I don't really want to do that. Fitzgerald I'm going to let walk. Melvin I'm going to let walk. Irvin, Roberts, all these guys could be on their way. We have $40 million in cap space. Let's see who's going to be here. Derrick Henry, we don't need a running back. Miles Jack, I definitely want to bring in 122 points, though. That's so much money. Let's see if we can get him up to, let's make him $9 million a year. We'll put this to a $2 million signing bonus. See if that gets us over 122 points. Doesn't really even get us close. Oh, man, I don't know if I can do that. Let's bring in Jalen Mills. 76 points from the Bengals? Really? Let's give him, I'm going to give him $8 million a year, and then we'll put this up to 2.9. That should do it, I would hope. Okay, way over. We don't even need to give him that much, but I will. Let's give Elliott a contract just because we need a kicker. Let's give him $2 million a year for 5 years. That's not bad. McCourty, no. Kindred, no. Man, Ebron. Rip Ebron. You guys won't understand that if you don't watch my stream, so I probably shouldn't have said that. But I want to bring in Miles Jack. I'm going to give him $12 million a year. You guys are going to call me crazy. That's fine. A $2 million signing bonus. 122 points. That should get us over. It still doesn't. So what does he want? More years? I would imagine. So how about we give him, what if I give him $10 million a year? We'll get the signing bonus up to 2. Maybe he wants more of a signing bonus, maybe, actually. Let's give him 2.7, and we'll give him 6 years, see if that does the trick. Because that's a ton of money. Yes, okay, that's good. And we still have $22 million in cap space. I don't see anyone else really. We kind of do need another receiver because all we have is Cooper, right? Yeah. Keelan Cole wouldn't be a bad idea. Sanders, Anua. Let's give Keelan Cole some sort of contract offer. He's an 84 overall, so let's give him $9 million, and we'll put the signing bonus up to 3.20. See if that gets us over. What was it, 94 points? Okay, that's going to put us over. Good. Everyone else, you know what, Fitzgerald, if you want a 1-year deal again, I'll bring you back for that. Let's see if he'll take that. Okay, good. We signed Mills, we signed Jack, Cole, Elliott, and Fitzgerald. All right, let's go to the draft. So we have the 3rd overall pick in the 1st round, and what I'm going to do, because there's a lot of trade-offs for a 1 this year and next year, I was looking at the standings, and the Titans barely made the playoffs. So I'm going to trade it to the Titans, get a 1 this year and a 1 next year, and a 4th round pick this year. With our 1st round pick, we took free safety Walter Kashama, 75 overall, normal development. Thought he was going to be a little bit better than this. His combine grades were great. With our 1st, 2nd round pick, we're taking left outside linebacker Adrian Bush. Seems like he might be pretty good. 74 overall, normal development. Wow. With one of our other 2nd round picks, we're taking right guard Tavon Daniels. Let's see what he's going to be. Normal development, 76 overall, not bad. Ratings, 87 strength, 79 run block, 77 pass block. With our other 2nd round pick, we're taking receiver Dennard Mayer, 76 overall, normal development, 23 years old. Ratings, 85 speed, 87 acceleration, 86 catching. With one of our 6th round picks, we're taking middle linebacker Marquise Howard. He's a 70 overall, quick development, 22 years old. With one of our 7th round picks, we're taking quarterback Brennan Bradshaw. We need a backup quarterback, potentially a starting quarterback. 6'3 overall, normal development, 22 years old. Yikes. So we're upgrading all my players. We got Derek Carr up to an 84. Coleman's an 89. Cooper's an 88. Fitzgerald's an 81. Cole's an 84. Wilson's an 81. Sharp 67. Stemke is an 80. Hernandez 68. Osmalee's an 85. And then Miller's a 79. On defense, Khali Mack, we got up to a 99. Hurst is an 82. Edwards an 89. We have a rookie here, Jalen Mills 86 rather. Conley 79. Logan Ryan 83. Joseph, we got all the way up to an 88. Yates is a 75. Jack is an 88, Whitehead 81, and then we have our rookie Cosma as a 75. I'm going to mess with the schemes a little bit, see if we can get a little bit better on offense. So our best scheme fit is the West Coast power run, but it didn't work out last season. I don't know if that's just because we have Coleman and he doesn't seem to fit the player type. So I feel like we should go something, maybe like a spread offense or maybe a zone run. I'm going to look around a little bit more. So we did have the West Coast power run, which is a 78% scheme fit, but we don't have a power running back in Coleman. So I feel like we should go West Coast zone run. I know it's 69% scheme fit, but I think that'll be better off for our team. And on defense, we have a 92% scheme fit, so that's good to go. So let's go to the midseason. At the midseason mark, we are 2-5. Let's find out where that puts us in our division. We are in last place, but the Chiefs are 4-3, the Chargers are 4-3, and the Broncos are 3-5. So we still have a chance. What do we have for XP? Nothing really on offense, of course. On defense, I'm hoping Edwards has one, Hurst has one. A lot of guys have one. That's good. All right, who do we have to re-sign? Let's see. 85 overall. He's 31 years old, though. I don't know. I feel like we have to, right? Let's give him 7 a year. Let's put this up to 3.25. See if he takes that offer. If he doesn't, so be it. Okay, he's going to re-sign. That's good. Fitzgerald, not worried about. Whitehead, I'm not worried about. Conley, I'm not all too worried about that. Everyone else, I could just let them go. So we didn't make the playoffs. What was our record, though? We went 8-8. Okay, it's a little bit better. Let's check out the stats. Derek Carr threw for 3,800 yards, 32 touchdowns, 14 interceptions. A big improvement from last year. Rushing, Coleman, 1,200 yards, 8 touchdowns. That's pretty good. Anderson with 5, Warren with 1. Receiving, Keelan Cole, 700 yards, 5 touchdowns. Cooper, 800 yards, 6 touchdowns. Wilson, 600 yards, 5 touchdowns. Larry Fitzgerald, 800 yards, 12 touchdowns. Wow. Okay, that's pretty good. Check out the defense. Mack had 18 sacks last season. Can he beat that this season? He cannot. He has 11.5 to Kikio. I don't know if that's how you say his name. 7. Hurst with 6. 5.5 for Jack. 5.5 for Edwards. 3. 1.5. Yada yada. Interception 6 for Mills. That's pretty good. Jack with 3. Ryan with 3. Conley with 2. Joseph with 2. Mack with 1. Horde with 1. Okay. Fumble recoveries. We have 2 by Joseph, 2 by Edwards, 1 by Mills, 1 by Jack, 1 by Mack, 1 by Hurst, 1 by Bush. All right. Safeties. Ooh, we have 2 safeties at least. 1 by Mack and 1 by Hurst. All right. Defensive touchdowns and nothing. For the awards, Todd Gurley got the MVP. Do we have anybody in the top 10? We do not. Coach of the year. No. Offensive player of the year. We must have somebody, right? There we do. We have Carr and Coleman. That's pretty good. Defensive player of the year. Jack's number 2. Wow. Who beat him out? CJ Mosley, of course. Offensive rookie of the year. We do not have anybody in the top 10. Defensive rookie of the year. We must have someone. There we go. DeKikio. It's like, again, I don't know how to say his name, and Horde's there. All right. For XP, Coleman got 1. Cooper got 1. Fitzgerald didn't get any. Cole got 1. Wilson with 3. That's pretty good. Stemke with 1. Sharp with 1. Miller with 1. All right. Defense. What do we have? Hurst with 2, Edwards with 2, Kikio with 1, Mills with 2, Kashama with 1, Joseph with 2, Jack with 2. Okay, Ryan with 1, not bad. Let's find out who won the Super Bowl. The Rams beat the Cleveland Browns in the Super Bowl 30-29. Let's find out what the stats are. Baker Mayfield almost 300 yards with 2 touchdowns. Goff 250 yards with 2 touchdowns. Rushing. Gurley 14 rushes for 131 with a touchdown. Duke Johnson 16 for 52 with a touchdown. Receiving. Landry 8 for 126. Wow. Eric Ebron, 6 for 61 for a touchdown. Cooper Kupp, 5 for 24. Brandon Cooks, 5 for 80 with a touchdown. Then Njoku, 5 for 68 with a touchdown. Duke Johnson had a touchdown, and that is it. Was there anybody we wanted to resign? I don't think there was. I will check it real quick, though. That looks like... Was it a Whitehead? Okay, Whitehead, no. Conley... I mean, if we could bring him back for cheap money, let's give him 2.5, see if that does the trick. He's going to test out free agency. That makes sense. Everyone else we can go. We have $27 million in cap space. Is there going to be any big names? McKinley. Ooh. Do we bring in McKinley? 78 points really isn't that much. McCaffrey's there. I'm a big fan of his. Njoku, not going to do that. Lewis, Hall, Barnett. I think I'm going to bring in McKinley, right? How old is he? 26 years old. What do you have to beat? 78 points. That's going to be so easy. I feel like this is already going to be 79 points rather, or more than 78. We have $27 million in cap space. Let's hope there's some sort of big name here. McKinley, ooh, and only 78 points? We might have to do that. McCaffrey, I like. Cohen. I'm not going to get either of them, though. We could bring in Jordan Lewis, but that doesn't really make sense. Maybe, though. 79 points really isn't that much. We are going to be heading into our final season. We do need a lot of offensive line help, though. Can we look at centers? Oh, there's Kelsey right there. I feel like we have to bring in either Kelsey or Elfin. Let's see if we get 80 points for Kelsey. That's really not that much. Let's give him... Let's see if 9 million does the trick. If it's too high, we'll bring it down a little bit. Give him 2 million signing bonus. Okay, that puts us way in the lead, but I mean, that's not really that much money. And who did I want to bring in? The right end, McKinley, 78 points. Let's give him 12.5, and we'll bring this up to 5. That definitely should bring us above 78 points, right? Oh yeah, easily. And then we have 6 million in cap space. I mean, we might as well take a shot. I don't know if we have enough money for this. We probably don't. We can bring this up a little bit though, right? Okay, no, we cannot. It's 2.7, 5 million a year. Oh, that does put us in the lead. Okay, good. Let's find out if we got any of these players. We signed Kelsey. We signed McKinley. We don't know about the final player yet. Oh, but Lewis turned us down. All right, let's head to the draft. We have 2 first-round picks, so with our first one, we're taking right outside linebacker George Proctor. Let's see what he's going to be. Quick development, 80 overall. That's good. We needed a right outside linebacker. 21 years old. Let's see his ratings. 78 tackle, 79 hit power, 84 speed, 88 acceleration. With our other first-round pick, we're taking left tackle Marcus Frazier. Let's see what he's going to be. Quick development, 80 overall. That's good. We're going to have to move over to right tackle, though. With our third-round pick, we're taking middle linebacker Jarius Jenkins. I know we have Miles Jack, but we're going to need a backup. 74 overall, normal development. So I upgraded all my players. We got Derek Carr to an 84, Coleman's a 90, Cooper's an 89, Cole's an 84, Wilson 84, Miller 79, Stempke's an 80, Kelsey 83, Osmley 81. And then our rookie Frazier is an 80. You'll check out our defense, which is rated a 93. Max a 99, Hurst 84, Edwards 91, McKinley is a 99, Mills an 88, Kashama's a 76. Our rookie already has negative confidence points, which I don't understand whatsoever, but he is an 80. Jack is a 90, Yates is a 76, and Joseph is a 90. So let's go to the midseason mark, see how it goes. So at the midseason mark, we are 3-4. Really? Where does that put us in the division? Second place. All right. I can work with that. What do we have for XP points? All right. I'm going to use all these XP points. The only thing that really changed is we got Derek Carr to an 85. We got Wilson to an 85. On defense, we basically upgraded Khali Mack all the way. Hurst is an 85. McKinley's actually an official 99 overall. Proctor's an 81. So let's go to the playoffs. Hopefully we make it. We really didn't make the playoffs? How? We went 9-7 and didn't make the playoffs. Derek Carr threw for 3,200 yards, 26 touchdowns, and 9 interceptions. That's a great season for him. Maybe not yardage-wise, but 26 touchdowns and 9 interceptions. Pretty good. Coleman, 1,200 yards, 4 touchdowns. Anderson with 4 touchdowns receiving. Amari Cooper, almost 1,000 yards, 7 touchdowns. Pretty good. Wilson, 3 touchdowns, 600 yards. Cole with 4 touchdowns. May with 6 touchdowns, almost 700 yards. Wow. Coleman with 2, Williams with 2, Freeney with 2. We'll check out the defense real quick. It seems like Mack had 11.5 sacks. McKinley with 9.5, Hurst with 8, Proctor with 7.5, Edwards with 7.5, Jack with 3.5. Interceptions, we have 5 for Logan Ryan, 3 for Mills, 2 for Kashama, 1 for Proctor, 1 for Jack, 1 for Joseph, 1 for McLaughlin, 1 for Yates. All kinds of interceptions. Fumble recovery, we have 2 for Joseph, 1 for Jack, 1 for Mack. Safeties, none. Defensive touchdowns, none. Yearly awards, what do we got? Clayton Thorson got the MVP. That looks like a rookie. Okay, any Raiders? No. Coach of the year, we must be up here. We really aren't. Even at 9-7? Offensive player of the year, do we have any Raiders? No. Defensive player of the year, do we have any Raiders? We have Miles Jack. Okay, that's good. Offensive rookie of the year, nothing. Defensive rookie of the year, yes. George Proctor got it. That's good. All right, at least we can take something from this. The Rams beat the Jaguars 31-21 in the Super Bowl. Wow, back-to-back champions. Jared Goff only had 1 touchdown, 300 yards. So what did Todd Gurley do? Thorson had 2 touchdowns, Fournette, 16 for 78 with a touchdown. There's Gurley. 18 rushes, 42 yards with a touchdown. And then Pettis also had a touchdown. Receiving, Brandon Cooks 9 for 73 with a touchdown. Westbrook 7 for 71 with a touchdown. Njoku 6 for 73 with a touchdown. Wow. But that is going to be it for this rebuild. If you like the rebuild, give it a like down below. Make sure to check out my channel, subscribe for more daily Madden 19 content. Let me know who else you want to see me rebuild, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.